Some success stories begin with privilege, but Isaiah Yunge's story began with adversity. Born on March 23, 1990 in Mwanza, Tanzania, Yunge grew up facing circumstances that could easily have limited his ambitions. Instead, his difficult childhood became part of the motivation behind his work in education, technology, and youth empowerment. Today, Yunge is known as a Tanzanian technology entrepreneur, social innovator, and speaker. He is best known for creating Soma App, a digital platform designed to connect students with scholarship and educational opportunities. His work has earned international recognition, including the Queen's Young Leader Award in 2018, while his early youth activism took him to the 2007 G8 Summit. His life has now entered another highly public chapter after reports on August 9, 2026 that he is engaged to Charlene Ruto, daughter of Kenyan President William Ruto and First Lady Rachel Ruto. The development has placed the Tanzanian entrepreneur in the Kenyan public spotlight far beyond the technology sector. Latest news: Yunge steps into the Kenyan spotlight. The biggest recent development surrounding Isaiah Yunge is his engagement to Charlene Ruto. Reports published around August 9, 2026 describe Yunge as a Tanzanian technology entrepreneur and the man who has won Charlene's heart. First Lady Rachel Ruto has publicly celebrated the relationship, adding another dimension to Yunge's growing public profile. Although his name has suddenly attracted considerable attention in Kenya, Yunge had already established a career based on technology, entrepreneurship, and social impact long before his relationship with Charlene became news. A childhood that shaped his mission. Yunge was born and raised in Mwanza, a city on the shores of Lake Victoria. His childhood was reportedly marked by significant hardship. His parents divorced when he was young, and he moved between foster homes. According to Ashoka's profile, he did not begin formal education until around the age of 7 and spent part of his early childhood herding animals. His experiences also brought him close to street children in Mwanza. Rather than simply seeing their situation as a social problem, he became involved in helping them. While still young, he taught some street children English and basic mathematics. At 16, Yunge reportedly persuaded Radio Free Africa to create a radio segment where street children could discuss their experiences. The initiative attracted UNICEF support and became an important stepping stone in his youth advocacy career. Family background. Publicly available biographies confirm that his parents divorced during his childhood, but reliable sources do not provide substantial information about his parents' names or a complete list of his siblings. Rather than filling these gaps with unverified claims, it is safer to acknowledge that these aspects of his family history remain largely private. Education: discovering the power of opportunity. Yunge later attended the Institute of Finance Management, IFM, in Tanzania. His university experience played a major role in shaping his entrepreneurial direction. While at IFM, he began sharing information about scholarships, international conferences, and educational opportunities with fellow students. He noticed that many students struggled to discover opportunities that could have transformed their education simply because the information was scattered or difficult to access. He subsequently undertook a leading change program through the University of Cambridge, associated with the Queen's Young Leaders program. His professional profile also lists training related to sustainable business models. College career: the idea behind Soma App. Yunge's most important college career achievement was not a conventional academic award but the beginning of an idea that would become his signature enterprise. While at IFM, he used WhatsApp groups to circulate scholarship information among students. Through this experience, he discovered how difficult it was for young people to identify suitable scholarships and prepare competitive applications. That problem inspired him to develop Soma App, with the name derived from the Swahili word soma, meaning study. The platform was created to make scholarship opportunities easier to discover and match students with funding based on their profiles. Professional career, from youth activist to tech entrepreneur. Yanja's professional journey began unusually early. In 2007, when he was about 17, he became involved with UNICEF youth initiatives and was selected as a UNICEF African Youth Ambassador. That same year, he participated in the G8 summit in Germany, becoming one of the African youth voices engaging with international leaders. His technology career accelerated after the creation of Soma app in 2016. By 2018, Ashoka reported that thousands of students had used the platform and that it had helped connect young people with scholarships, short courses, and international opportunities. Yunge was subsequently recognized as a Queen's Young Leader in 2018. His entrepreneurial interests have extended beyond education technology. Earlier projects associated with him included technology concepts such as KAYA, an AI-oriented smart speaker, and SomaFit, a wearable health technology concept. He has also been associated with GoodSem, a venture focused on building Africa's digital future through affordable smartphones and community-driven distribution. His professional record has also included recognition through entrepreneurship programs, including the Global Impact Accelerator in 2019. Personal life, love, family and privacy. As of now, Yanja's personal life is attracting unprecedented attention because of his relationship with Charlene Ruto. Current reports describe the couple as engaged and preparing for marriage. There is no reliable public evidence establishing that Yunge has children, and reports about his previous marital status should therefore be treated cautiously. Similarly, detailed information about his religious beliefs has not been consistently documented by authoritative sources. It would be inappropriate to assign a specific denomination to him without reliable evidence. More than a businessman. What makes Yunge particularly interesting is that his career has never been solely about making money. His businesses and initiatives have generally been connected to solving social problems through technology. His scholarship work grew directly out of his own experience of struggling to access education. Ashoka describes his broader mission as breaking the perception that advanced education is reserved for wealthy families. That philosophy has made him an important figure in Tanzania's youth and technology ecosystem. The Isaya Yunge legacy. As of today, the Isaya Yunge represents an unusual combination of social activism, technology, entrepreneurship and international leadership. From a difficult childhood in Monza to speaking at the G8 summit, from helping street children to building Soma app, his journey has repeatedly revolved around creating opportunities where he believes they are missing. His engagement to Charlene Ruto has introduced him to a much wider Kenyan audience, but his public identity was already built on years of innovation and youth empowerment. Ultimately, Yanja's story is not simply about becoming a successful entrepreneur. It is about turning personal obstacles into ideas capable of helping other people and proving that a difficult beginning does not necessarily dictate the destination.